Shafik Farrell is the owner of Craig Hall Hardware in Johannesburg, which he started 13 years ago. His father also had his own hardware business, so Shafik practically grew up in the hardware environment. He knows the business inside and out. Craig Hall Hardware has become something of an institution. This very successful store now has 32 employees, and no 2 days are the same. Shafik, you have a lot of experience, and we'd like to know what some of the hurdles you faced were when you first started out, and some of what's contributed to your success.
The hurdles I faced starting out was inadequate financial knowledge, inadequate stock control measures and stock management, which inevitably caused major cash flow problems. And those were the issues that I had to apply myself to.
So how do you get yourself out of that sort of rut and to the success that Craig Hall Hardware is now?
You know, regarding those issues, I invested into a point-of-sale system that could empower me and give me the ability to manage my stock, manage parts of the business that bogs me down with paperwork and the likes. And you know, with these new systems around, you know, at the click of a button, your stock management is there. You can see what is outdated, what is old stock, new stock, your KVI lines that you need to push up on volumes and things like that. And these tools are there for us to use, and we just need to go out there, get it, and use it properly.
So this is something you would have done earlier on if you'd known?
I would definitely have.
Yeah?
I came from the old school of trading with a book and writing out an invoice, you know, corner shop mentality type of thing. But you got to up your game in the hardware trade. It's a very competitive market, and you need to be on top of your game.
Well, thank you so much for your insights. Phenomenal stuff.
Pleasure,
To build a successful business, you need great support. Nedbank is making things happen for small business by promoting a number of different platforms that support the small business owner.
Nedbank understands the importance of the small business sector, and for this reason, we have partnered with the National Small Business Chamber to bring in practical interventions and supporting small businesses. On the first Friday of spring season, which is the 7th of September 2012, Nedbank, the National Small Business Chamber, and other like-minded corporates will come together and launch what we call the Small Business Friday. Small Business Friday is a platform and a day that we have dedicated for all corporates that are like-minded to Nedbank's intentions, together with the partners that we've brought along, to also make sure that we visibly evidence our support for small business. As we launch Small Business Friday, we call on the nation, we call on the consumers, and everyone out there in our communities to support your local small business and do something small every day to make sure that small business becomes successful. As a founding partner of Small Business Friday, Nedbank is committed towards supporting small businesses and making sure that we make things happen for the small business community.
And here's another way Nedbank supports small business.
Get your business off to a great start with the big prize for small business from Nedbank. Get free banking for 2 years with your Nedbank business account, plus an incredible Samsung business package with 65,000 Rand, the revamp of your brand image and corporate identity to the value of 30,000 Rand, and financial, admin, and legal consultation with our business expert, Thane Nimant. Register on simplybiz.co.za to enter now, and you can make big things happen for your small business. T's and C's apply.
Mageta has worked hard for what he has. He built his business from scratch, and now, by taking steps to formalize his business, he can build on what he has already done to take his business to the next level.
Mike said that the first thing SuperSave needed was a revamp of its signage.
To have a sign with what time you open, what you stock, telephone number in case I need to reach you, that'll help you stand out tremendously.
A second and important issue for SuperSave is that it's holding too much stock.
As you can see, the place is quite cramped. You need to manage your stock better. You need to get rid of the obsolete stock that's been on the shelf for a long time, because actually, stock on your shelf is money on your shelf.
Dane said a second challenge affecting cash flow was purchasing assets like motor vehicles with cash. Mageta had paid cash to replace a stolen vehicle instead of through an insurance claim.
If you bought insurance on the vehicle, then the money would have been paid to you by the insurance company. You wouldn't have to use your monthly cash flow to pay for that item.
Many customers are only buying one item when coming into SuperSave. So Mike suggested Mageta develop the Super Saver tip to help sell more items to each customer.
If a customer walks in and, for example, they want to fix a toilet, hand them a piece of paper and on it says Super Savers Tips. And there's instructions on how to fix the toilet, but at the same time, all the things they might need.
Really going to work nicely is what we said, your DIY guide to fixing. So we've got the 3 examples here. So, for example, on the painting one now, yes, you're buying paint. Have you got thinners? Have you got a paintbrush? Do you need a ladder, a measuring tape? And it gives a few pointers and a few extra things. So, guy's got his tin of paint in his hand and he says, oh wait, seeing this as a poster or a flyer, and you can say, oh wait, let me quickly get that bit extra.
The whole upselling thing, you know, the raising the spend per customer as well, and that's really important. People come in here intending to spend only so much, and they leave here with so much more.
Yes, their arms full.
A lot more in your pocket too.
Yes.
Mike also suggested that Mageta run workshops as a way of becoming an expert in his field and giving back to the community.
You love teaching. You want to teach people. Start running on a Saturday afternoon little workshops. How to fix a toilet, how to change a globe, how to change a window. Hand out the piece of paper. Become the expert. The community will love you for what you're giving back.
Thane covered the 4 legs of formalizing a business.
The first leg is your staff. Every business needs to have employment contracts if they have staff, as well as a disciplinary and grievance procedure. You need to have this documentation and signage on your walls. Then you have a stable and formalized business.
Running a business is like building a house. It starts with a good plan and needs to be built on a solid foundation. Next on It's My Biz.
We meet a young, passionate entrepreneur who has danced her way into a thriving small business. She'll be under a very different spotlight tonight as we look at ways she can coordinate her business efforts and turn her dance business into a runaway success. How does a young girl who dreams of becoming a film and stage star become the owner of a successful business by the age of 26?
Find out on the next episode of It's My Biz, Thursday at 5:30 p.m. on E!